Prime Minister Narendra Modi has his eyes set on the next goal. After the thumping victory in Uttar Pradesh and 3 other states, now the Prime Minister is focused on winning possibly the mega match of his home turf in Gujarat, where elections are to be held later this year. Prime Minister begins his 3-day tour from Gandhinagar, following which he is scheduled to visit Banaskantha, Jamnagar and Dahod. He will be inaugurating several development projects worth 22,000 crore rupees. Will also visit the Command and Control Center for schools. Prime Minister has already informed that the foundation stone of the WHO Global Center for Traditional Medicine will be laid. So it is, of course, a long and a packed itinerary for Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and he will be participating in a few events alongside there with the other leaders. Now remember, it could be the highlight that Prime Minister will be taking part in the Global Ayush Investment and Innovation Summit at the Mahatma Mandir in Gandhinagar, and Director General of the WHO, Dr. Tedros, could possibly be present during this 3-day visit. Let's quickly go across to my colleague Saurav Akhtania in Gujarat, tracking all the latest. Clearly, all of these meetings, Saurav, will be focused primarily on elections coming in, and which state could be more important for Narendra Modi than his home state?
Well, absolutely, Pooja. And the 3-day tour of Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Gujarat begins. Right now, he's currently inside the Control and Command Center for Schools in Gandhinagar. And let me tell you, it is going to be a 1-hour program inside this command center. What this command center is basically that the data of over 1 crore students in Gujarat is collected at this particular command center. It has assets of over hundreds of crores. And now this is very crucial, Pooja, let me tell you, because recently we have seen that how it has been Gujarat government versus the Delhi government in terms of education, and clearly the BJP and the state government clearly wants to give a message, and the message is given directly by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, saying that look at the education system of Gujarat, how Control and Command Center for Schools is there, which is organizing, which is collecting lifetime the monitoring of all the students, the teachers and the principals, the teachers and the non-teaching staff. So this is going to be very important. Okay. After the visit to this particular Control and Command Center, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be heading to Rajbhavan. He'll be spending night there. It is very likely that he can meet his mother as well. Tomorrow is again a very important day. Now at the Banaskantha in the Diodar, Banas Dairy inauguration will be done. Now let me tell you, 30 lakh litre of milk will be produced daily. So inauguration of this particular dairy is very important. It is also has a potato processing plant. Several of the gobar gas plants will also be inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
Clearly,
in the afternoon,
Saurabh,
again, there is
what
an
you're
event
telling
in
me,
Jamnagar.
because this appears to be a never-ending plan of a list, which means there are definitely there's a planned event on what really will benefit Gujarat, and of course we'll see how other parties also join in on that. For now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Gujarat, and Saurav Akhtania will be tracking all the latest of this 3-day visit. Saurav, thank you so much for now. Now, after 13 opposition parties in an open letter accused the government and the centre, and specifically the Bharatiya Janata Party, of stoking communal tension and questioned Prime Minister Narendra Modi of being silent over this issue, BJP President JP Nadda has written a letter to the citizens of the country, hitting out at the opposition, calling them out for their petty politics, vote bank and also divisive politics. Nadda in the letter said, the instances of violence also took place in Rajasthan, Bengal, Karnataka and Kerala, and added that Congress is rattled by BJP's recent victory in state elections. Nadda has alleged that many riots also took place when Congress was at the centre. He then took a dig at the Congress party, specifically saying Siddaramaiah government in Karnataka released the PFI members when it was in power. On the other hand, BJP takes strict action against culprits. So he's basically condemning social media attack also on Ilayaraja over praising Prime Minister Modi, and blamed DMK for the verbal assault.
कुछ लोग राजनीति में बौखला गए हैं और उनकी बौखलाहट कहीं न कहीं समाज को विघटित करने के षड्यंत्रों के साथ जुड़ जाती है। इसीलिए आपने देखा होगा कहीं रामनवमी के शोभा यात्रा पर अटैक, कहीं कुछ। यही बोमई साहब का विषय है He is the chief minister, he is the home minister. He will certainly investigate into the details of it. But on the face of it, I can say कि ये डिजाइंड तरीके से समाज को खंडित करने की कोशिश हो रही है. मुझे दुख के साथ कहना पड़ता है कि आज कांग्रेस पार्टी इज बिहेविंग इन द मोस्ट इररिस्पॉन्सिबल मैनर. और मैं ये पूछना चाहूंगा कि क्या पीएफआई के लोगों को जो ऑन बुक्स लाए गए थे उनको छुड़ाने का काम सिद्धारमैया ने किया था कि नहीं किया था, इसकी जनता, कर्नाटक की जनता जवाब चाहती है. आतंकवाद के खिलाफ बोलते हो और आतंकवादियों को छोड़ते हो, अंदर से दोस्ती रखते हो और बाहर मुखौटा लेकर के चलते हो.
The bail time is over for Lakhimpur Kheri accused. The Supreme Court has cancelled the bail of the Lakhimpur Kheri violence accused Ashish Misra and has ordered him to surrender within the next 1 week. Now, the top court, this means, set aside Allahabad High Court order that had granted bail to Ashish Misra. Apex Court even said, and I quote the court here, the High Court exceeded its jurisdiction, denied victims their right to participate in the proceedings, unquote. Remember, Ashish Misra is the son of Union Minister Ajay Misra and was a key accused in the case pertaining to the violence that erupted in Uttar Pradesh, Lakhimpur Kheri region in October last year. He was also arrested on 9th of October but was granted bail in February this year. 8 people, including 4 farmers, had died in this incident where a car belonging to Misra allegedly ran over the farmers who were protesting against the centre's 3 farm laws. Let's go across quickly to my colleague Abhishek Mishra on the same. Abhishek, this is big news because he may have expected perhaps this was going to be a free time for him, but the Supreme Court immediately setting aside the High Court order and given him 1 week, am I correct, to surrender for Mishra?
Well, absolutely, Pooja. The Supreme Court had taken this case very seriously. The Apex Court was hearing the petition filed, and at the same time, it is very important how the High Court has already given the bail, but this time Supreme Court had made objection on the proceedings and has asked that Ashish Mishra to surrender within a week. There has been a lot of discussion, lot of questions over his bail earlier also, but when this bail was granted, it was very much clear that Ashish Mishra has got some kind of relief. But this time it's going to be very important because the Supreme Court has taken the cognizance, and after which now 1 week time has
you know, this is very important. It is a big development, and as you can see the visuals of that day in October where the car allegedly belonging to Misra had run over these farmers and had led even to lynching of some other men. We have some big breaking news coming in. Let's take a look at that.